go.
Pizza! Everybody loves pizza! 500 grams of flour into a bowl. It should be a little lukewarm, the water, 250 ml, to help the yeast on its way. I buy fresh yeast, you can buy non-fresh yeast. Measurements roughly, that's probably about 8 grams. Who gives a shit, yeah? I just do it for how I chill. I chill my bean. So we need some salt. For this amount, maybe half a tablespoon. Some sugar, some white sugar, perhaps half a tablespoon again. For that Italian flavour, some olive oil, maybe a tablespoon. Okay, then when I mix, I start off the mixing with one of these things. I think it's called a spatula.
Spatula, yep.
Yeah. Why do I start it off with this? I don't want to get my hands wet until the mixture has begun to take hold, so that don't just end up with a very wet, floury paste on the fingers. I then get in there with the hand. My friends, knead this for about 10 minutes. Then, after the 10 minutes, knead this for about 10 minutes. After the 10 minutes, cover it with a damp tea towel and leave it for about half an hour. Thank you, please. For the sauce, on down here, please. For the tomato sauce, we have some tinned tomatoes, a little bit of ketchup for sweetness, some tomato puree. To this we add salt, pepper and salt, pepper, some garlic, and some finely chopped basilico. Just adding some. This is to thicken the mixture. A nice load of basil in there. Don't worry about that burning, it will not burn with the moisture of the tomato sauce. We just mix that all together. Lovely, lovely, lovely.
Oh
this has been under a damp cloth for about half an hour. You can see it's risen considerably. I'm now just going to take a sort of, what would you call that? It's a bit smaller than a tennis ball.
A small breast.
A small A cup. Small A cup tip. Tip for you, corn flour. I put corn flour just to dust the surface. The reason I do corn flour is because it has a less floury taste to simple wheat flour, and it also gives the pizza a nice sort of golden sheen, if you like. I'm going to roll this extremely flat. So, as you can see, it's not a perfect circle. It doesn't have to be perfect. Doesn't have to be perfect. I'm going to put about 2 spoons. That's all we need of this tomato mixture. It should not be soaked in the stuff, otherwise the base will get too wet. Come over here, look. We've got your mozzarella. It's a classic. We've got some belly pork, olives, little mini capers, some red peppers, some anchovies, beautiful little pockets of saltiness, and some good Swiss cheese, some rucola. I try to keep it to about 4 toppings maximum. Don't overload it. Aha! Get her ready. Get her. Darling. Okay, with the cheese, with mozzarella, just rip mozzarella. Don't cut mozzarella. I don't know why people cut it. It's a beautiful flake of cheese. Should be ripped. And little pockets of mozzarella. You don't have to cover the whole shit. You don't have to grate it and cover it in the shit, yeah? What are you laughing at? Some capers. A few capers dotted around, little pockets of taste. And then split the anchovies, torn in half, some pockets of salt. Beautiful, gentle, soft. Beautiful, gentle, soft. Then just a quick bit of pepper, a little drizzling of olive oil. Into the oven, hot as you can. As hot as you possibly can. Right, take it out of the oven now. We've already got the next base ready. Look at that, lovely, lovely, lovely.
Wow.
And then just top it with some rucola. Lovely. Lovely topping of rucola. For this one, I'm going to add some belly pork, smoked belly pork. red peppers. Yeah, yeah. Again, sporadic little pockets of flavour, taste, flavour. Some olives. Of this beautiful Swiss cheese. Bit more punch to it, bit more punch. Just for a small little kick. Some dry chili flakes. Wonderful little burst of heat in the mouth. Too hot. Darling! Olive oil! Right. Let's have a look at this. Let's have a good look at this. Look at that lovely crustiness. Look at the way that crustiness of flakes. It's a beautiful creation. Please come on the balcony and enjoy.